for you guys that haven't seen this in a while, there's 2 cams in this box. What does that mean? Twin cam build. So we still do a lot of twin cam stage 2 builds. Today, we're gonna highlight a unique cam. This cam right here is a Star Racing Torque Star 577 twin cam. We typically do a lot of Woods cams. We do a 222, which is your bottom end torque to mid-range cam. And then Wood has a 555 that is your mid-range and pulls a little higher up the RPMs. This guy kind of is in the middle of both of those, where it's your torque and mid-range cam and does everything very, very well. So Star Racing 577 Torque Star. We'll go over the build, the parts in it, but first the bike's behind me. We have a 2016 Road Glide, Amber Whiskey, great build. Customers already blacked it out. All right, customers already got the stage 1 air cleaner done from Harley. He's got a full exhaust system on this. So this is the Twin Cam D&D Fat Cat 2-in-1. Great sounding pipe, great performing bike, made in Texas, America all the way, and customer wants a little bit more power now. We'll hear what she sounds like before the cam build. Nice little tone, but we're about to make it a lot better. So the kit we have picked out for the bike, it's real simple. We went with the Screaming Eagle cam plate, oil pump. A lot of this kit, you will see us use the Screaming Eagle parts. They work very, very well. When we don't use the Screaming Eagle part, it's because we like the other part we're using better. For example, Fueling Race Series lifters. These are a lifter of choice anytime we're doing a build. They're a little bit more money, but there is a reason. So Fueling Race Series lifters, Screaming Eagle adjustable push rods. These are the biggest, baddest adjustable push rod on the market. I know they say Screaming Eagle and everyone's worried when it's Harley-Davidson, but Harley nailed it. These are the best adjustable push rods we have seen yet in a twin cam or going into the M8. So preferred push rod of choice. We got the Star Racing 577 twin cam set up right here. We got the MHP pinion cam. This is your lower cam gear. This goes on the pinion shaft of your flywheel. This guy is a press fit. It's made by Andrews for us, and it's just a very, very nice piece. The stock one is a slip fit, and there's play there. This guy controls timing. We want to remove all the play. Retention kit from Harley-Davidson. Basically, it's your upper and lower cam bolts for the cam gears. And of course, it's got washers on it. All gaskets and O-rings, bright factory Harley. Couple things we need to get the stage 2 done. Well, now there's only one thing left to do. Rack this bad boy, get him in her. So we'll turn it over to Jason, who's gonna be our master tech building her today. And then she'll go to one of our master tuners and we'll show you what this bad boy does.
So we're installing the Screaming Eagle oil pump, which has several percentage more flow than the OEM.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. We've got the Screaming Eagle cam bearings going in, which have several percentage more surface area than the OEM. We're going to be putting in the cams to have several percentage more lift and duration than the OEM. And then we're going to follow that up with the cam plate, which has several percentage more durability, strength, and oil flow than OEM.
It's about 100% when you're all done.
Yeah, it's 100% different than it was before when we get finished. Oh, when you add all those percentages together. We just wanted to, let Jamie do all of the Lima verbiage, copyright Lima Inc., because he likes to have everything just a certain way for the presentation. Then I like to jump in the middle of videos when he's not looking, torment the text, because, see, he only makes money by the hours on this work order, which are 2, because it's a promo video. Well, I didn't tell you that, did I?
2. That's generous, very generous.
It's very generous. Well, I mean, you think we're made of money? We'd have better shirts. So you probably ought to get back to work. I'm sure you don't like to stand here.
I like that idea.
We'll be back in a minute and check on him now that he's real happy. One of my favorite things is to find out I'm working for free. Look at his face now.
I'll be, I gotta take lunch.
right, here we go. Completed bike, little more lope, exactly what we're looking for. Final results on the Star 577 Twin Cam, 97 horsepower, 112 foot-pounds of torque. And it's making max torque at 3,000 RPMs, max horsepower at 5,400. So it's a great torque cam off the bottom. It hits right away, and it's still carrying out really close to the 100 horsepower mark. Now let's dive into the two cams we mentioned earlier. So we typically do a lot of wood cams. We do a TW222, which is a torque cam, which is on this graph in front of me. There's a TW555, which is a good mid to horsepower cam from wood. So this graph right here, we split them up. On the top of the graph is your torque chart, and it shows you that the TW222, which is the blue line, look, it pops up on torque really close to the red line, which is the Star 577. It's just a little bit under it. But you'll notice the torque is under it. The farther down we go on the RPMs, the farther it tapers off compared to the Star 577 cam. Now, if we go to the TW555, which is a really strong mid cam, it comes out of the hole softer than both of the other two mentioned cams. But at 3,500 RPMs, it actually has more torque than either one of them. And it bumps up over that Star 577 just for a little bit. And then it comes back under the Star 577 cam, probably around 4,800, 4,900 RPMs. So really strong mid cam. Now, if we carry that down to the lower graph and we compare all of them on the horsepower charts, you got the 577 from Star, which is the red line. It's the most horsepower line we have on that graph. But the blue line, which is the TW222, it comes on strong, and about 2,500 RPMs, the Star cam starts to run away from it. Now when you get to 5,000 RPMs, there's a very big difference in the horsepower both of those cams are making. The Star is definitely the star in that show. Now if we go to the black graph, which the black graph is the 555, it comes out of the hole a little softer, and it makes really good mid power, and it touches the Star 577 line and even passes at 3,500 RPMs. And it's slightly over it to about 4,000 RPMs. Then it mirrors the Star cam and starts to taper off just a little bit. I would say it's relatively almost identical from about 3,500 all the way to 6,000 RPMs. I mean, very, very close on horsepower, but it does not create the bottom end torque or the low end horsepower that the Star 577 is making. So we just wanted to show this graph to compare these three cams because there are three amazing cams on the market, but we're able to now run the Star 577 and do exactly what Wood was doing with a 555 and a 222. So the Star 577 is if the 222 and the 555 had a baby. And that's why we now predominantly go to the Star Racing 577 Torque Star cam. Amazing build. Really good option whether you're running a 103 twin cam, you got a 110. It's going to have great results in either or. The 110 is going to make about 7 more horsepower and about 7 more foot-pounds than what you're seeing on this graph because this was a 103. Appreciate you tuning in. If you can, hit the like button, click the bell, subscribe so you get notifications from us. More coming soon.